Hey everyone, so I'm here to do a tag video for you today for VEDA Day 10 because I deleted my daily vlog footage on accident. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick tag for you, that way I can keep up and continue on with VEDA. So this is going to be the wedding day tag, originated by Megan, Alidoodles, and I think it's a cute one because I think I've done almost all the other tags I've looked through, and all the ones that I've liked, that I've already done them all. So it's cool to have a new one. So questions are quite a lot, 30 questions, so I'm going to jump right in and hopefully this video won't be too long. So it says, number 1, how long after the big question was your wedding day? He popped the question July 11th of 2009, and we got married in September 11th of 2010. So like a year and 3 or 4 months, July, August, September. So a year and 2 months, exactly. Number 2, did you already have a dream vision of your wedding, and what was it? I didn't have like an extreme dream. I mean, I wanted something that was simple yet classy, and when I was a kid I always imagined getting married like on the beach or something, but it just wasn't feasible, and we found a great place to get married, so that worked out perfect for me. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really have like a dream wedding planned out. Did you have help planning your wedding? If you mean like a wedding planner, I didn't pay a wedding planner, no. It was just me and my mom and my husband's mom, and my sister helped out a little bit, and my bridesmaids helped out a little bit. So it was just, but it was just basically me and Pinterest and ideas of, other people were giving me, and we just kind of ran with it. So number 4. Local or destination wedding. We had a local wedding. We got married right here where we live, and it was at a golf course. Small or large invite list. It was not, it wasn't small. It was, I think we had about 120 people, and so I guess that can be considered medium, because some weddings are like 300 plus people, which is crazy. So it was a medium-sized wedding. Number 6, small or large wedding party. I had an average size wedding party again. It was 4 groomsmen and 4 bridesmaids, and then I had 2 junior groomsmen, a junior bridesmaid / flower girl. No, junior bridesmaid, and then my niece was a flower girl. So it was an average size wedding party, nothing too crazy. I've seen one of my friends actually had 12 bridesmaids. So in turn, her husband or fiance had to have 12 groomsmen so that it would all match up. So the pictures were just giant. It was crazy. Wedding colors. My wedding color was an eggplant purple, and so really deep purple, and silver and white. Number 8, outdoors or indoors. It was both. The ceremony was outdoors in a rose garden, and then the reception was indoors because it was so hot. It was like 105 that day, and I'm so glad the reception was indoors because I was melting under my dress. Number 9, religious or non-denominational. It was non-denominational. Number 10, wrote your own vows. No, we did not write our own vows. I've always been kind of a chicken to write. I was chickening out basically to write my own vows because I knew I would not be able to get through it. I knew I'd be a crying, blubbering mess. So I just wanted to go with something really, classic, and just have to repeat after the minister because that was just easier. Number 11, saw each other before the ceremony. No, we did not see each other before the ceremony. We saw each other, the night of our rehearsal dinner, and we did not see each other until the time I was actually walking down the aisle. So that was really fun, just to be able to see the look on his face. Number 12, photographer or videographer. I had a photographer, which, she was really new at photography. The pictures she took were good, but she didn't get enough of me and my husband afterwards, after we actually said I do, and I just wish that there would have been more variety, and it wasn't the greatest. We only paid $500, so I guess that's probably why. So yeah. And videographer, no, we did not have a videographer. One of my cousins, or I guess it's my cousin's husband, so whatever, he recorded the ceremony, and then we had just friends and family take videos at the reception. 13, transportation to and from wedding. No, everybody basically drove here and stayed in a hotel, and it was just right down the street from where they were staying, so we didn't have to arrange for transportation. 14. Something old, new, borrowed, blue. I had a handkerchief from my Barbara Jean, which is basically my godmother, and that was old, borrowed, and blue, and then my dress was my new item. 15, wedding style dress. My dress was strapless and beaded, and it had the sweetheart shape up top, and it was fitted corset style, and then the bottom kind of just went out really wide, and it was kind of ruched and like kind of drawn all over the place, and it had rhinestones all over it. I'll try and insert a picture at the end of this video of me and my husband so you can see my dress. It was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. Loved my dress. 16, describe your bouquet. Well, it wasn't exactly what I had asked for. My stepdad did some trade work for a florist, and so in turn I got all my flowers for free. And we asked for all these specific things. I wanted calla lilies, and I wanted purple flowers, and I wanted all these things, and we got roses, and my bouquet was beautiful. It had the calla lilies, but my bridesmaids did not have the calla lilies, and everything was kind of just opposite of what I wanted, but they were still beautiful. So my bouquet, it had these vines going through it, had gems in it. It was heavy as heck. But it was just beautiful. Number 17, send each other notes or gifts before the ceremony. No, we didn't do that. I wish we would have, because that would have been so much fun. 18, walk down the aisle to which song? I honestly can't remember the song I walked down the aisle to. I don't think it was anything specific. I think it was just music. God, that's terrible. It's almost been 4 years and I can't even remember. Wow. So, yeah. 19, did the ceremony go as planned? It did, yeah. Everything went perfect. My husband actually and this whole groomsmen wore sunglasses, which I wasn't super thrilled about, but they were on the side of the ceremony. It was all just blaring sun right in their face. So I don't blame them for wearing sunglasses, but it kind of worked out with their whole, attitude and the kind of people that they are. So it worked out. But everything else was perfect. 20, reception indoors or outdoors? I already said that. Reception was indoors, thank goodness. Number 21, receiving line or came to tables? Oh, you're probably talking about food. We had a banquet style, so everybody went and got their own food and went and sat back down. 22, DJ or band? We had a DJ, and he was terrible. He got our entire music playlist wrong. He did not have the first dance. Our first wedding dance song was wrong. My husband's mother and son dance song was wrong. He had all the different kind of music that we don't really like. We like, like classic rock, good country music. We like some pop and stuff like that, but he was playing like rap and all these weird songs, and yeah, he was terrible. So we tell everybody, don't go to him because he sucks. Number 23, our first song was I Cross My Heart by George Strait. This is a song we were supposed to dance to, which after some finagling, we ended up dancing to it. Number 24, describe your cake or dessert. Cake in the face. My cake was beautiful, 3-tiered. It was chocolate, vanilla, and red velvet. I didn't get to eat much of it, which I'm super bummed. It had a buttercream frosting, and it was just absolutely beautiful with purple flowers. I'll insert some pictures because that's really the only way you'll be able to really see what everything looked like. And yes, my husband shoved cake in my face. He got cake in my eyebrow, got cake in my hair, and I didn't do it to him because I was being nice. Did the reception go as planned? Everything kind of was running behind as far as reception goes, and all the events and things that you do, like the garter and all the certain dances that you do, and yeah, everything was kind of running behind because it's a mad, crazy night. Trying to keep everything on a schedule is very hard, especially when you don't have a wedding planner. But all in all, we got everything done, and everybody had a really good time. 26, left before the guests departed or stayed until the last dance. We stayed until the very end. We were having just too much fun, and we stayed until they kicked us out, basically. 26, no, that was what I just answered. 27, honeymoon. We went on a honeymoon 1 week later to Maui for 7 nights. It was phenomenal. I so wish, I can't wait to go back. It was amazing. 28, your biggest expense of the day, was it worth it? The biggest expense was just the venue and all the food, and we had an open bar, so that all in all was like $8,000 or $9,000 for everything. And I'm just really lucky that my stepdad and my mom were able to pay for it. So, but it was definitely worth it, every single penny. 29, worst or best moment of the day. The worst moment would probably have to be the fact that it was just so hot and I was so sweaty. And one of my bridesmaids actually ended up leaving about 20, maybe an hour into the reception. She had a new boyfriend and apparently wanted to go hang out with him, and her and my sister got into like a little fight thing, which was a complete misunderstanding. I don't even know. And yeah, so that just kind of made for some tension. And yeah, that was probably the worst couple of things. Best moment of the day was just to be married. It was just, to be able to call him my husband and to be able to have our first dance as husband and wife, and then to be able to just go back to our honeymoon suite or hotel room and be married. It was just, everything kind of just commenced into one, and it was just so perfect. Even all the things that went wrong, it was a perfect day. Number 30, if you could do it all again. I would do it all again, I think. But I wouldn't necessarily do it exactly the same way. I would do it, I would like to be on the beach or outside somewhere, or maybe a destination wedding, but I would do all the, choices that I made. I think I would do again, like the colors and the type of food we selected and the cake and the people that were there. I would do all of that again. So, yeah, it was just all in all a really great day. So I tag every single one of you to do it. I don't have a specific person. Actually, you know what? I do. I want Sierra Pearl Darling to do it because I've seen pictures of her wedding and I know that it was beautiful. So I want to hear a little bit more details about that. And yeah, and if you want to do it, I suggest that you do it. So I'll talk to you later, guys.